is Foodie Friday. My name is Jessica.
I'm Kenneth.
And tonight we are going to make shake and bake pork chops along with homemade au gratin potatoes. Our thing finally came in. The mandolin. And he has been itching to be able to play with it. So I am going to let him take it away with the mandolin because I'm going to be over here at the stove for a little bit of a hot minute over here getting pork chops going.
You got to make up the stuff for the...
I will.
Jessica said that she's never had the shake and bake pork chops.
Yeah, no.
And when I was a kid, that was a staple in our house growing up. So I'm so excited about using this.
Yeah, nope. Do you know where the thingies are? The flat things that you wanted for like shrimp and dipping? Because I need that. So let them know what you're doing.
I don't know what I'm doing. I am chopping onions.
So talk to them about the thing. So this is a new thing that we just got from Pampered Chef. It can make homemade French fries. You can slice. There's a whole bunch of different styles.
I am thinly slicing the onion. Ah, yes.
Okay, can I get some measuring cups, please? Thank you. And I'm right now putting together.
I don't think that's going to be... You got 3 cups going in there?
Yeah, it'll be fine.
Okay.
It'll be fine. Mama knows what she's doing. There we go. Gonna put some salt. What I'm doing right now is just mixing up the different spices that we're gonna use for our shake and bake. Let's see here.
Beautiful.
So I put about 3 cups of breadcrumbs, and now I'm just putting in some salt. I'm going to get some other spices over here. Let's see here, get some paprika.
Okay.
Kenneth had to find a recipe for shake and bake because I'm like, I am not buying store-bought shake and bake.
I never suggested that.
I know. Well, at first I was like, no, we are not doing shake and bake. Heck no. And then he said it was more of a nostalgia thing for him, so I guess I had to go with it, right? All right, so we got the paprika.
I'm telling you.
What? Spooky, what are you doing? We have had boxes over here, you know, with stuff that comes in. And if you have boxes anywhere, if you have bags anywhere, it's kind of crazy. I'm just mixing up some pepper in here. Now, are you going to make it all pretty like the picture? Standing each of the potato slices up, or kind of like ratatouille?
I haven't handled it.
You're just going to throw it all in?
You're kind of like you're doing.
Oh, you're not going to stand them straight up? Make it all pretty like?
You're not bothering to measure anything, so.
No, I don't need to.
Uh-huh.
Not for shake and bake, it's fine. Cayenne pepper.
Now, if you're like anybody in this house who's prone to cutting themselves,
That's me.
this is a great mandolin. We had another one that we had gotten from a different company, but I like this because it's enclosed in such a way that there's really not a way for you while you're using it. I'm sure there is while you're cleaning it. While you're using it, there's not really a way to cut yourself.
So, in fact, the littles could even do it.
Well,
when we make some homemade French fries.
well, I did suggest
They didn't want to.
helping.
Well, they're not going to want to do that right now. They're going to want to do it when we have French fries. Figure out how to cut up French fries.
Oh, I already figured that out.
Let's see here. And then I need some oregano. There we go. You having fun?
Yes. See, on here, you got one that controls whether or not you have doing vertical cuts as well as the horizontal cuts. This is your thickness, and it's in millimeters, and it can go from anywhere from 1 to 8 millimeters. And then, so that way you can do, julienne cut for vegetables that you need and that kind of thing. So. That was super awesome. You know what one of my other favorite things about this is? It's dishwasher safe on the top rack. So, yes.
Which is another reason why I wanted it. But you can take it apart and wash it by hand. It does come with like a little brush. It was well worth the wait.
Yeah,
we got it when it was on sale. Got the bigger one. This device costs, I think, $90, but we got it on sale for, I think, like $70 when Pampered Chef had a deal on it. I had to wait for a little bit because it was a hostess gift. So whenever they have a hostess gift, they don't have it available to purchase. Let's see here.
at least not to start with.
Yeah. All right, so I am going to get
I didn't realize
the
that.
stove going. Yours has to cook at 400. This is 425, so we'll do 400. So we've got the oven starting to preheat at 400 degrees. I don't have a large Ziploc bag. So.
Oh, I love this. You know how long that would have taken me by hand?
All evenly cut and everything.
That's beautiful. All right. I likes it. Ha ha.
All right.
Got this greased up now. Got my onions.
And I am just doing up the pork chops one at a time.
See, this is the part that I really thought the girls would really enjoy. Because that was one of the first things that, when I was a kid, my mama taught us how to cook. Was doing shake and bake. Because, you know, we'd put it in the bag and just shake, shake, shake. And boy, did we love that.
And they're going to start helping with one meal a week. We have new chores that are starting in the house. Everybody in the house has chores, even Daddy, even myself.
Okay, it's nothing new other than we're putting ourselves down on a list so that the girls see that we have specific things that we're doing for that day. It's not like we've been sitting around and doing nothing.
And making them do everything?
Contrary to what they seem to believe.
Any parent knows what it takes to run a household.
I swear, there's no way for me to keep a towel around here.
I'm sorry.
Gotta get something out of the way. Every time I turn around, towels are just disappearing.
Well, I washed all the icky ones.
Yeah, well.
These are looking cute.
Okay, I can tell from this already that it's going to take a long time to stack up that ratatouille.
Well, yes. Whenever we do it. We'll probably do it sometime in June.
Well, I wasn't planning on doing it next week.
Nope. I gotta remember. I think we're making some type of chowder next week. I actually scoured Pinterest, looking everywhere on Pinterest to find some simple, easy meals. I'm curious. If you have kids at home, let me know. Do you find that your grocery bill goes up?
In the summer.
In the summertime when they come home. I went grocery shopping this morning.
Jennifer says she loves shake and bake. Oh, yes. That was a staple when I was growing up.
See, it wasn't a staple in our house. Our house, it was just Lowry salt.
Well, we've already determined that you wasn't exposed to real flavor until you met me.
Oh my God, yes. Hey, is this too hot? Oh my God. I can't stand it.
Yeah, it took her a little bit to realize that you don't ask somebody from Texas if something is hot.
Everything I made him was bland when we first got married. Oh my gosh. Everything was bland. Okay, well, we didn't even remotely use all of it.
No, it wasn't. It's.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna throw this part away because all
Yes, and this part here.
And we'll keep that.
Yep, just needs to go into a container and.
What's up, boo? You want a hot dog?
Yeah.
Why do you want a hot dog?
I'm hungry.
Oh, I think I'm making a piece of meat that you're gonna like tonight, though.
No. I want
Yes.
hot dogs.
I don't have any hot dogs.
We didn't have hot dogs.
We didn't buy any hot dogs.
How many people grew up
We
with
didn't
if
buy
you
any
didn't
hot dogs today.
if you didn't like what was for dinner, you went hungry?
I don't have any hot dogs. We didn't buy any hot dogs. They are not on the meal list. For the next 2 weeks, the hot dogs are not on the meal list. I'm sorry.
You'll live.
It'll be okay. But I'm pretty sure that what we're having tonight you're gonna like.
Nope.
So.
One dog today.
Well, you're gonna have to wait because right now we're live, okay? You're gonna have to wait. Why Why don't you take your bowl of watermelon and go sit over there and finish off your watermelon? There's your
I
watermelon.
don't know if it's icky or not.
Oh, no, it's fine. I already had a piece. It is perfectly fine. It's not going to be icky. Dodger off. All right, did you want me to start getting the other stuff done? Or going for you?
Me?
Babe?
No?
Oh, okay. You're going to do all that? Well, I guess my part's done.
Well, okay.
Would you like me to continue to stack?
I am doing this end.
We're out of onion.
I'm doing this end with no onion because the kids aren't really big fans of onion. So we'll have one half of it where they won't have to be exposed to any flavor.
Oh, heaven forbid. Heaven forbid.
But I don't know if anybody else ever has to deal with that with the kids. But yeah, when I was growing up, for the most part, I mean, I honestly can't think of too many meals my mom made that I didn't like. But
It took the longest time for our kids to even like any type of potato, including French fries.
which is the most bizarre thing.
Yes. They did not like French fries. They did not like mashed potatoes, even as like babies. They did not like any of that. Ooh, this is our shake and bake, so
Yep.
I could actually make up some more. I'll have to make a label for this.
Why don't we see what we think?
Yeah.
Because we might want to adjust. Oh, this needs more.
Well, remember I didn't measure.
And this is why we measure things.
I don't always measure. I just pour spices together and hope it comes together.
So, au gratin potatoes all ready for the sauce. It's time to go to the stove.
All right, I will bring you to the stove. All right, guys, I'm going to move you over here to the stove with him. I probably need to get a different thing for our pork chops.
Yeah.
I'm just going to bring you guys over here to him. So, oh, that's right. Sorry, you don't like that one.
No.
I washed it just
We're
special.
making a...
Oh, like a roux. Kind of like a roux type thing. I deal with that with my husband. Yeah. All right. So I'm thinking, you guys, that I need to get a different container or a different dish to put our pork chops in, because that's not going to really cook very thoroughly when I have it on top of each other. I got to think of what we're going to do.
All right.
So what are you doing now?
I am...
Do you want to get your magnet? Since you moved. There you go.
Now I don't have to look down.
Yes.
All right. So, we're going to be melting up here 3 tablespoons of butter. Then we're going to put 3 tablespoons of flour in there. This is to make the roux. This is to start making basically what's going to be a bechamel sauce, because we're going to be putting some milk with it. And then after that, we're going to be melting in the cheese. So we're going to be using 1 cup of cheddar and about a half a cup of Gruyere cheese. We couldn't find, well, let's put it this way. Gruyere cheese is a little expensive, but we found a nice mix. It was Swiss and Gruyere, which is great because I was actually looking at Gruyere cheese to see what are some alternatives, and Swiss was actually the #1 alternative at Emmental. So got this. One of the things about this is it has a nice water content in relation to water and fat, so it melts. Something I learned while I was reading about Gruyere cheese. I'm good right now.
Okay.
Sweetie, tablespoon butter. So first things first, melt the butter.
And I'm over here playing Tetris.
She's playing pork chop Tetris, trying to fit it in the baking dish.
Pretty much. I made it. Should I sprinkle some of that shake and bake on the top, or?
Sure. That was what we always did. Whatever was left in the bags got dumped on top of it when we were done.
Well, I didn't know that. I threw it away.
Yeah, you know.
But it's still ziplocked in the bag.
Do whatever you want.
It's still ziplocked in the bag. Well, we're not going to use it now because we put the pork thingy over top of it.
We?
I did. Sorry, not we. I did.
We?
I said I. I did. Let's see here.
All right. 1-to-1 fat and flour.
Okay, so here's the one that's shy to be on the camera. She's coming down. It's Foodie Friday.
I thought I heard my name and I was like, maybe you have to do something so I can come.
No, we didn't call you.
Well, we did ask if you wanted to help do this, but
Yeah.
you said no, so.
Daddy used the new mandolin.
I thought I just heard my name. Sometimes I hear weird things that make it sound like something.
There we go. Okay. How's it coming over here? What are you mixing? Oh, butter?
It's the roux.
Oh. And your 2 cups of milk. You like my measuring cup? I think it's pretty cool. It's cute. I recently got this from Pampered Chef also, so you can do dry and solid measurements in it. And the bottom portion comes out. You can put this in the dishwasher, but you just wash this by hand. So I like it. I think it's cute. He just kind of rolled his eyes at me. I'm trying to figure out why they said oil in this.
You didn't put oil in it? Spray it down.
No, I didn't put oil in it.
Spray it down.
I was supposed to put oil in it?
Yes. I'm just gonna start dumping things in here, and I'm not gonna really read the recipe or measure anything, and then I'm gonna complain that it's not something I like later. I predict this because she said she tried shake and bake chicken and she didn't like it.
I'm not a fan of crispy meat. Fried, I'm not a big
She's not a fan
fried meat.
of fried meat or crispy meat. She's not a fan of crispy anything. Oh, this is crispy. It's too done.
We didn't grow up with like crispy food and all that stuff.
Not my fault that you didn't grow up around good food.
I didn't grow up in the South.
Like I said, it's not my fault you didn't grow up with good food.
I grew up on mostly venison.
Okay, that is pretty good.
I grew up with venison and beef. And I literally could not tell the difference between the two when I was younger. And then, when I moved and I hadn't had any venison for a while, and then I had venison chops. Woo. I definitely could taste the game.
Are we out of salt?
No, it should be. I put salt in it.
Okay, if I can shake it and not hear anything.
I don't think you're out.
I don't think it's out. It's freaking empty. When I pick it up, see, I can hear the peppercorns in here. So I'm guessing that no salt ended up on the shake and bake. Because she sat there, nothing came out, I'll bet.
This is all we got. Stop laughing at me.
Why? It's so much fun.
I know. But now I do have to get some Himalayan salt. Because we don't have any extra. Is that better?
Yes, because I can feel it grinding.
Would you like me to sprinkle salt on top?
No.
No?
Too late.
Okay. You good with the ground mustard?
Yep.
Okay. You good with the flour?
Yep.
Okay. I did get some more flour because I think we were pretty much out. Because Brian would not be fan. Can I just try it? Ooh. Ooh. Definitely not a cheese I'm used to. I don't really eat Swiss. I'm a provolone American. And Gouda. Oh my God, Gouda.
The only cheese she eats that has any real flavor to it.
Shut up. Horrible. What's your sharp cheddar? You good? Or you gotta wait and see?
Throw just a little bit more in there.
Like my handful?
Yeah.
See, this is why I bought all the cheese today. We go through a lot of cheese in this house. Is this our only sharp cheddar?
No.
Okay. Spooky, Marshmallow, your cat, Isadora.
Huh?
Your cat.
Cat's being a bully.
Your cat's being a bully.
Where?
In our bedroom. Probably not letting Spooky eat some food.
So,
Can I lick it?
yeah.
I don't know. But your kitties need water.
All right. We got this.
Want to try it?
Nope.
Oh.
And basically, this is going to go right over top of the potatoes. So, I will bring the potatoes over here. This is where the camera is. And I did one of these things.
This is going to be so good. I think I've only made homemade au gratin potatoes once before. Nothing to this magnificence. Right? Well, I told you to get her. Not smother her.
I love her.
I know you love your kitty. She's just like you.
She reminds me of that character in the Looney Tunes. I will love him and squeeze him and keep him and pet him and call him George. Just like,
What?
she's like overbearing and.
Apparently, I didn't watch Looney Tunes very much because I have no idea.
It was the big
Yeah.
creature, abominable snowman that like
Nope.
captured Bugs Bunny.
Nope. Good try. Nope. I didn't grow up watching a lot of cartoons.
So.
That looks so good. Can we put some pepper on top?
No.
I'll put pepper on it at the end.
I
Then.
put pepper in it.
Okay. All right. So the pork chops need to be in for probably like 30, 40 minutes. Probably going to cook it a little bit longer because of the fact that the pork chops are going to be in at a lesser temp. The pork chops are at 425 degrees, whereas these potatoes are at 400 degrees for about 45 to 55 minutes. So everything will come together real good here for this.
I was looking for
What
panko.
What are you doing?
Sprinkle this on.
No.
No.
So much for my
Okay,
ideas.
put it on your
Nope.
top part, but don't put it on the girls.
I wasn't planning on it.
Okay, don't put it on the girls' part.
Yeah, no kidding.
We don't need a whole ton either. Because I know you're notorious to put that whole thing on there. Well, you might as well. There's not much left. All right, you guys. Well, dinner is going in the oven. The oven is ready, and this is probably all going to cook for almost close to an hour, in all honesty.
Yep. Another thing that's great for sprinkling on top of here, which is what I actually went in there to look for, is panko breadcrumbs. So.
I'm pretty sure we have some, babe.
I couldn't find any.
Well,
She has so organized the house that I have trouble figuring out where things are. It's like we moved. See, the silverware drawer used to be this one over here. And I keep going to it trying to find silverware when the silverware is in this drawer here. I like the new layout. It makes sense. But when you've been going to the same place for so long, it gets confusing.
This is all gratin potatoes.
It's not opened. I thought we had a partial bag because
That kind of looks yummy.
we aren't going to use
Is
enough
that
of
cheese?
it. It will go stale.
Mommy, is that cheese?
Okay. Yes, it is.
Oh, that's a lot of cheese.
Yes.
Yes. And it's going to be a
looks
very
yummy.
good.
Is there potatoes in it?
Yeah.
Yes, there's potatoes. On this side is potatoes and onion, and on this side is just potatoes.
It will be used best by February 4th of 2022.
I wish you could get
Yeah, but once you...
Well, I put it,
cheese.
I will put it in front of your olives.
So, we'll get some
Don't
regular
be like the olives
breadcrumbs.
with your country gravy. Yeah, there you go. Put a little seasoning on top. On top. Oh. That's just regular breadcrumb.
Yep.
Okay. Because this is our other one. So, all right. Do you want to go ahead and put it in? Do you want the lid on that or?
No.
Okay. You want? There you go. Do you want to put some salt in that one? Okay. We'll see. Who knows, you guys? I may actually find that I like this. The time that I had Shake and Bake was when I was an assistant to, I was a teacher's assistant with,
Eat.
Stay out. Back.
we got to get in the oven. I was a teacher's assistant. Isis! I was a teacher's assistant to students that were expelled from school. most of them for narcotics, illegal drugs, all that type of stuff. And our area had developed a program that took in the expelled students. So we had some elementary, middle school, and high school, and we taught them their core school stuff. So reading, writing, arithmetic. They put in for a grant to have a Bowflex, and it was granted. And so we
I'm all
taught them.
criticizing here for not reading the directions right, and then I forgot to read this last part.
Can I eat on them?
And then we taught them how to like create. They had a specific budget to plan meals for lunch at the school. So they had a certain amount of money that they were allowed to spend for the week. And there was a different student every week that was able to plan the meals. And I really enjoyed that program. And I was there for a year, and that's because I decided to go back to school to become a nurse at that time. So, would you like some help?
Yes. Somebody messed it up.
This is what happens when we have a child who doesn't know how to tear aluminum foil, you guys.
Ice this. Ice! Hold it up. All right.
See? It cuts it. Did you know that?
Not really. I've never figured out how to get it right. I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna get it.
Yeah, I know. When you rip it, then it messes it all up. That's what happened before. All right. Well, everything is going to go into the oven. So until our next video, stay true to yourself. Be authentic. Be genuine. Show love to others. And of course, be kind.
Peace, love, and photography. And remember, everything can make a beautiful image, including you. Have a good evening.